these days, our audience here on CNBC is not just traders and hedge funds and investors and CEOs. It is people who maybe have never watched financial television before. They've got a 401k, a 529. They're worried. They're worried about their job, their financial stress. They need to hear from people like you. What's your advice for those folks right now that don't do this every day?
Yeah, first of all, hi, Brian. Second of all, here's the thing, is that most people who are, like you're talking about, everyday people that are investing in their 401ks and their IRAs and everything, they really aren't watching the markets every day, nor should they be, because it would drive them crazy. Their key to success, if they have time on their side, is to stay in the markets, assuming most of them really have at least 5 years, 10 years, 20 or 30 years, so they need this money. And also most of them are invested in index funds, in mutual funds. Very few of them, truthfully, have all these individual stocks. If they just continue to stay in and dollar cost average, they would be absolutely okay. The biggest mistake they could make would be come out of the market, try to preserve their money, and then not know when to get back in. Because look what just happened these past 3 days. And now they're all depressed if they came out of the market because they missed it. So you have to stay in the market here and continue to dollar cost average if you are able to having the money to do so.
And let's explain, Susie, let's get real basic and explain what you mean by dollar cost averaging. Basically, you might be down in your portfolio, but you want to add money now, too, because if it goes up, even though you may not be where you were, you can balance out, correct?
And you balance out by, I've always said to people, why in the world would you want to buy something that's not on sale? You would always wait till it went on sale. The same is true in your 401k. If you have 10 years, 20 years, why do you want this market to continue to go up? You don't. You want this market to go down, which it did. So every time you put dollars in, your dollars buy more shares. The more shares you have, the more money you make later on in life when the market goes up, and you may need this money.
You're speaking, you're preaching financial expertise, but the reality is, Susie, as you know, the pain of loss, psychiatrists or psychologists have found this out, is much greater than the joy of an equal gain. In other words, losses, they affect us more. It's a gut punch in so many ways. How can people navigate around sort of the emotional? Money is emotional.
You bet it's emotional. So the main thing people need to understand, and I do this every Sunday on my update on the markets on my Women in Money podcast, right, is that if you just look at history, history will repeat itself in time. And the biggest mistake you would have made was to come out of the market in 2008, to not just keep doing it. And if you just keep talking logically to people and you get them to understand that fortunes are going to be made out of this time, and I believe that with every ounce of conviction I have, Brian, that this is probably the best buying opportunity out there, bar none. Obviously, for those people who are stock pickers and everything, it's really fabulous right now. But when you're everyday people and all you have is your 401k and you do have time on your side, then emotionally you've got to just fight it. Because I can tell you, everybody's writing me now, and they're all saying, Susie, I'm coming out of my retirement plan, and I am going to pay off the mortgage on my home. And I keep trying to tell them, please, what are you talking about? If you come out, you're going to lock in a 30% loss. Then you're going to come out of the plan, and you're going to have to pay ordinary income taxes on it. Oh, good. Now you just created another 20 or 30% loss. So just stay calm. So I understand very well that it's very difficult. But I've noticed that people are listening if you can just keep them calm, and they should be calm. This will be okay one day. When? I don't know. But I can guarantee you that if you stay in and you just stick with it, 3 years from now, you will be very, very happy that you did.
I know we're running out of time in the program, Susie, but I think we have time for one more, which is it a good time to start investing right now?
Oh, my God.
I know it seems weird.
Of course it is. No, there couldn't be a better time to start investing right now. But here's what's so funny, Everybody that was crying about how much the market was going down, now I'm getting emails saying they missed the bottom. Suze, it's gone up 3 days, for 3 days straight. Why didn't I get in? You will never, ever know the bottom. You'll never, ever know the top. Consistency. Consistency is key, but you need time on your side. And Brian, if you need this money within a year, really, for something to send your kid to school, it's in a 529 on these rallies, that's when you have to come out. Because money that you need in less than 3 years should never be in the market to begin with.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there will be people that do need the money right now. So we're obviously thinking about them as well. But hopefully, we will come out of this nightmare sooner than later. Suze Orman, the Ultimate Retirement Guide for 50-plus, Women in Money podcast. Always a pleasure, Suze, to get your practical, great advice. Thank you very much, and be well.